Hello, everyone. I'm wanting to share something with you today that I've been watching for quite some time, I guess you could say. But here's things that are really sticking out in my mind. The first one comes from Revelation 13, verse 16, and it said, "He also caused everyone, small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to obtain a mark on their right hand or on their foreheads. Thus, no one was allowed to buy or sell unless he bore the mark of the beast, that is, his name or his number. And this calls for wisdom. Let the one who has insight calculate the beast number, for it is the man's number, and its number is 666." All right, now the part that is sticking out with me is no one was allowed to buy or sell unless he bore the mark of the beast. Now, the thing that has really set off a red flag for me that time is growing very short is the simple fact that I'm sitting here and I'm looking at this, and this right here is in our own backyard, folks. This is in New York. It says New York Fed launches 12-week CBDC pilot program with major banks. Okay, now CBDC stands for Central Banking Digital Currency. Okay, it includes Citibank, US Bank, Wells Fargo. You go further down here, you find out that, well, TD Bank is in here, MasterCard, PNC Bank, Truist, Wells Fargo. They're all taking part in this pilot program that is a 12-week program to look for, to test the waters in the digital currency. Okay, well, here's the thing that really bothers me about the digital currency. Digital currency can be turned on and turned off at the whim of whoever is in charge of this. Let's just say, oh, you post something on Facebook that they don't like. Oops, hey, they're going to cut you off and not let you buy anything for a while. Make sure you fall in line with what they want. Maybe you are arguing about something. You sure ain't going to protest because, hey, if you get caught protesting, well, it's time to cut him off for a while. Let him understand just who's in charge. This is the thing that is really getting me. There's no more with the digital currency, there's no more putting back for a rainy day. Reason why I say that is because as of right now in China, they have a program pretty much set up like this. And you know what? You get X amount of money each month. And well, if, hey, it's just like those old time cell phone programs. What you don't use at the end of the month, well, it's gone. There's no saving up. There's no setting anything back for a rainy day. What you don't use, you lose. That's simple. Let's face it, there's no more. How many of you remember going to grandma's house and you get ready to leave and oh, she wants to slip you a dollar to okay, I'm really showing my age now. Grandma slipping a dollar. Grandma giving you a little bit of money, just and just wanting you to have a little something and she slips it in there without mom or dad seeing it. No more of that. Nope, because guess what? It's all digital now. The government is going to know exactly what goes where and when. There's no more, oh, let's see. You know what? Kids wanting to go out and make a few dollars during the summer mowing lawns. Nope. None of that because, well, the US government's going to make sure that they know where exactly your money is going, who it's going to, what it's going for. There's no hiding anything. Excuse me. And as I've said before, what's stopping them from, since everything is digital, controlled in a computer, what is stopping them from turning your money off at their whim to do whatever they want to do? That's one thing that's bothering me about all of this. Just a thought, figured I would let you guys take a look at that. All right, another thing that I want to take a look at is in Matthew 24. Excuse me, my eyes are really bothering me right now. In Matthew 24, he talks about prophets or the false prophets. People, right here, signs of the end of the age. 24:3. As he was sitting on the Mount of Olives, his disciples came to him privately and said, "Tell us, when will these things happen, and when will the sign of your coming and of the end of the age?" Jesus answered them, "Watch out that no one misleads you. For many will come in my name, saying, 'I am the Christ,' and they will mislead many. You will hear of wars and rumors of wars. Make sure you are not alarmed, for this must happen by the end, but the end is still to come. For nation will rise up in arms against nation, kingdom against kingdom, and there will be famines and earthquakes in various places. All these things are the beginning of the birth pains." Let's go back for a little bit. For many will come in my name, saying, "I am the Christ." Right now, there's rabbis in Israel saying that he is holding meetings or held meetings with the Messiah. Well, we know according to the Bible that there's no way that he was holding meetings with the Messiah. I believe this goes right along where, for many will come in my name saying, "I am the Christ." Now, this guy has not said anything about "I am the Christ," but there were signs popping up in New York saying the Messiah is here. There's all kinds of rabbis in Israel right now saying that they believe that Yanuka is the Messiah. Okay, well, let's think about this. The Muslims are sitting here saying that they are also talking to their Messiah. There's two right there, right now, on this earth, saying Messiahs. Now, Sunnis and Shiites, who's to say that the Sunnis won't, they're not going to be outdone by the Shiites. So if Israel comes up and announces that this guy, that they believe that this guy is the Messiah, who's to say that the Islamic nation isn't going to come up and say, "No, no, no, we are talking to the Messiah, and here he is"? Okay, that's just one faction. Now, what if the other faction, whether it be Sunni, Shiite, whoever, says, "Oh, no, 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 we're not going to be outdone. Here is our Messiah. This is who we've been talking to. This is who we believe is the Messiah." Okay, right then you're going to have three Messiahs on this earth. So there is that. For many will come in my name saying, "I am the Christ." It's getting close, folks. Getting very close. We need to watch these signs, and we need to be ready for the Lord's coming, because he is coming. It's getting closer and closer day by day. Let's go on to verse 6. You will hear of wars and rumors of wars. Make sure that you are not alarmed, for this must happen, but the end is still to come. Wars and rumors of wars. Okay, as of right now, we have Russia and Ukraine. We all know what's going on there. Look at what China is doing with Taiwan. It won't be long before China attacks Taiwan. You have North Korea, South Korea. We all know how long Lil Kim has been at it there. There's no telling what that little man can do. Now we have Iran. Iran and Turkey. Okay, there's one. Iran and Turkey. Now, why would they be having any kind of conflicts? Well, this goes a lot right along with another biblical verse where it talks about the Euphrates drying up. Well, as of right now, the Euphrates is drying up. There's not much left of it. Turkey has at least 19 dams already along the Euphrates, and they're planning on building 3 more. Now, there was supposed to be a treaty, I guess you could say, to make sure that those nations downstream could always get the water that they needed to sustain their country. That's no longer happening, folks. It won't be long before there will be war over water. And as of right now, they are talking about 60 million people could be displaced because of the drying up of the Euphrates. Now, 60 million people. Think about how many people, 60 million, all along the Euphrates. The river is drying up. Therefore, if the river is drying up, they can't irrigate their fields. If they can't irrigate their fields, they can't grow crops. If they can't grow the crops, here comes the famines. Famines in various places. Just saying, it's coming. This is just something that is very, very dear to me, folks. Something that I've watched over for pretty much my whole life, because I love the Bible. I love the prophecies. I've always watched. I've never seen it like this. I've never seen it like this before, folks. I really do believe that the Lord is coming and the Lord is coming soon. My hope and my prayer is that everyone is ready to meet our loving Savior. There's other things too that are going on right now that they aren't in the Bible, but they're so-called prophecies that were spoken by rabbis in Israel. One rabbi said that when the Sea of Galilee is at full pond, meaning that it's full level and not below level or whatever, we all know about how our lakes are, and they'll say, oh, we're 15 feet below normal, we're 20 feet below normal. Okay, well, this rabbi, this was at least 100 years ago, said that when the Sea of Galilee is full again, the Messiah will come. The Sea of Galilee, folks, is just a few feet below full pond, and they're expecting it to be completely full here, probably by next summer. That's one. And like I said, that's non-biblical, but that's what a rabbi is saying out of Israel. Another rabbi is saying that he believes that, and he spoke this over Benjamin Netanyahu years and years and years ago, that he believes Benjamin Netanyahu will hand the keys of the kingdom over to the Messiah. As of right now, Benjamin Netanyahu has just won election again to become the prime minister in Israel. These are just things that I really do believe everything is coming together, folks. I think we should really be watching everything to see where all this comes, how this all comes to an end. I believe it'll be coming to an end soon. These are just a few of my thoughts that I wanted to share with you guys, and I just want to let you know that I love you, and that's the reason why I wanted to get these things out. I wanted everyone to hear. I ask that you follow these up by just searching for yourself. Make sure that Everything that I said is true. Do the research. I think a lot of things right that's going on, I think a lot of it will surprise you. Again, till next time, love you guys and God bless. Good night.